I just got off a call with a client earlier today, and one of the things that poked out at me was a question that he asked around, hey, what should I sell? I think there's this big misconception in tech sales that you have to sell this really super advanced type of software to make a lot of money. And I always think back to the story that I was speaking to an entrepreneur a couple of weeks ago, and he was telling me, Anthony, one of the biggest lessons I learned in my life is while everyone's hunting or trying to dig for gold, be the person that sells the shovels, be the person that's selling the tool sets to get to the gold. And I always keep that in my head. I've heard that before, but more than ever, I think now, especially the way the market is, a lot of people think, oh, you have to have the most sexy product to sell, maybe something with generative AI or something like a chat GPT type of tool, or that's working with crypto, or all those segments are great. I'm sure those are tons. There's ways there to make lucrative money, but a lot of times it's the most boring things that are making a lot of money. Think of like selling like incident response type of software that merely pages an organization to let them know of an incident going on. That seems pretty important, pretty detrimental to the business. We had a large outage a year ago, and people would have loved to have been notified of that specific outage, or at least to prevent that outage. Think of maybe like trucking industry technology. It doesn't sound sexy, but at the same time, it's in demand, it's in need, especially in this climate now, the economic market the way it is. I always tell clients right now that are looking to break into tech, look, you need to figure out, is the product that the organization that you're trying to join and they're trying to sell, is it a nice to have or a need to have? And the only way that you can properly vet that out is leverage things like RepView, maybe reviews on the organization, but also look at the economic market, figure out and maybe read some use case stories around how their solution's helping X company with this. Are they helping them align with companies' value drivers, right? Reducing cost, maybe consolidating tech debt, maybe helping out with a human labor issue that they're currently having. Now more than ever, especially with a recession looming or the thoughts of a recession coming, the days of selling something that's nice to have, or selling shelfware is what we call it in the software world, is over. So being able to understand that you don't have to sell the nice, sexiest things. You could sell the shovel and still make a ton of money. DM me if you have any other questions and schedule a coaching session with me as well. Peace.